just to read a snippet out from today. So let's get started with Travis Van Zandt.
I'm Travis Van Zandt. Schplinky and Flart is a warm-hearted comedy about a wacky and overly ambitious candy maker, Schplinky, who creates a breakthrough candy with the help of his lovable, loyal, and dim-witted assistant, Flart. The candy's runaway success brings unexpected problems and ultimately proves that friends mean more than commercial success.
Interior, Schplinky Candy Factory. Laboratory, moments later. The door to the lab flies open. Flart stands in the doorway a little bit out of breath. Schplinky stands among his beakers and flasks. He wears his lab coat and magnifying goggles. He is chewing and holding what appears to be a candy bar.
Mr. Schplinky! Flart, I think I've almost done it. Done what, Mr. Schplinky? Created the best tasting candy in the world.
Flart holds out the candy bar towards Flart, and Flart shuffles forward, still a bit groggy and startled.
Here, take a bite.
Flart accepts the candy and takes a bite. His expression immediately changes, and he looks for a split second as if indeed he had tasted the best candy in the world. Just as immediately, his expression changes to bitter disappointment. Quickly, Flart takes another bite of his candy. Once again, he is in ecstasy. For a split second, then, poof, it disappears. Frantic now, Flart gobbles down the rest of the candy bar. He is ecstatic for a moment, looks at his empty hand and slouches in dismay. Schplinky examines Flart. Flart has tears in his eyes.
Where does it go? Exactly. It's so good that it goes. Premature taste dissipation. It's the worst I've ever seen. You think maybe I could try something? You? What could you possibly? I mean, well, okay, why not? Do your worst, Flart.
Flart exits. Interior laboratory, moments later. Flart, excited, wears the magnifying goggles. He takes a bit of this, a smidgen of that, a portion of this. Flart mixes and measures. Flart combines, heats, treats, strains, and produces a real live candy bar. Flart takes a bite. A look of sheer joy comes across Flart's face. Flart's eyes roll back in his head, lost in himself. Schplinky re-enters and sees Flart. He grabs him and shakes him violently.
What do you taste, man?
Flart comes out in his ecstatic trance. He offers the bar to Schplinky. Schplinky accepts. He bites. The rapture of the flavor takes him away.
Eureka!
Out of nowhere, Flart farts. Schplinky breaks from his taste-induced trance. He looks at Flart confused, amused, and oddly dismayed.
That's...
Schplinky farts again. Schplinky's fart is long, winding, whiny, and windy. Schplinky's face is a bizarre mixture of confused, sublime revulsion. Flart grins stupidly, takes another bite. So does Schplinky.
Good God!
They fart in unison.
And scene.